and welcome to the Tuesday tête-à-tête. I didn't do one last week because the most ridiculous thing happened. I was putting something into a cupboard and balanced on top of the cupboard was a poster frame, and I knew it was there. Somehow I dislodged it, and as I looked up, ka-chung, it came down right across the bridge of my nose. So I was kind of cut and bleeding and had some rather colourful bruises for a few days. I've just got a little scar left now, so it's nearly better. So I wasn't really in a very chatty frame of mind. So yeah, how's things been with you? I have been thinking about getting together as a little group in the studio again. I've been doing quite a few one-to-one classes, which is great, and some people come every week and we have a brilliant time working on their projects. And I did think actually maybe one evening perhaps it would be nice to start doing small classes again like I used to pre-pandemic, because there's something about us all, you know, working on a project but chatting and sorting out the world. I think we'd soon have Partygate put to rights, wouldn't we, if we put our minds to it. So I was thinking about what a possible project might be. So I've got an idea for one for sewing, and then I put this together for crochet. So shall I just, there we go. You know how sometimes it's chilly and windy, like it's been the last few days here, but you don't necessarily want a hat. So I've designed a bit of a headband, an ear warmer, so it keeps them nice and snug, and it's a good one for practicing some different stitches. I love this bobble stitch. It reminds me of when my middle child was young. He had a blue hat which had like soft spikes all over it, and it kind of makes me think of that a bit. But yeah, I thought maybe towards the end of this month I would put a date together, I don't know, maybe the 23rd, and people can book and we'll just have a small group and just get going again with that, because that connection is I think important, isn't it? Not just the creativity but the meeting up with other people. I don't know about you, I've turned into a bit of a hermit recently, and it would be nice kind of to, you know, get out into the world a bit in a fairly safe way. You know, I'm doing lots of lateral flow tests obviously to make sure I'm keeping people safe, and the studio does have a scent of Zaflora most of the time, but it would be nice just to put my toe back into that kind of activity, because I love it so much, and hopefully you do too. So I'll put a post on about that and how to book. And the other thing I'm planning is a Saturday sewing day, a longer project. Perhaps I've seen a rather nice bag that I'd like to work out how we could make it, so a more complex project that we could spend a few hours on a Saturday, probably at Warburton, where there's more space for spreading out and cutting, and there could perhaps be maybe half a dozen of us, something like that. So yeah, my feeling with the change of, it feels like spring is on the way, the shoots are starting to come through, and yeah, I'm stepping out of my my recent hermit attitude, and hope you want to too, so we can meet up again in the studio. Have a good week.